All right, here we go. Welcome, everybody. Glad to have you with us. Protect yourself at all times, and we are on it. Ron Futrell here with the Vegas Sportscast. My buddy Bill O'Donnell is taking some time off here on this. He's going to be back. We're going to be doing some long-form podcasts here in the not-too-distant future. But for now, we got some of these, we'll call them quickies for you. And we got hockey to talk about and World Series going on right now. So both happened last night. I was at T-Mobile Arena watching the World Series on the monitors while checking out the hockey live. The Golden Knights taking on the Chicago Blackhawks last night. So let's talk World Series first and what happened there with the Dodgers 3-1 win over the Houston Astros, Game 1 of the World Series. Justin Turner just continues to amaze. Just everything that he does, what he can do at the plate, just is really phenomenal what he is doing at third base. Great third baseman for the Dodgers, and then also hit a 2-run home run last night. Give the Dodgers a 3-1 win with the score tied. He hits the home run to win the game, and the Dodgers get the victory. Clayton Kershaw with the win, a phenomenal outing for him, and that's exactly what the Dodgers wanted to have happen. Now, in Chavez Ravine, that's their formula right now. And quite frankly, Houston's just not hitting the ball right now. And they got Rich Hill tonight. So there's Game 2 of the World Series taking place tonight at Dodger Stadium once again. Justin Verlander on the mound for the Houston Astros. Of course, he had a great career with the Detroit Tigers, former Cy Young Award winner, going up against Rich Hill, the big lefty from the Dodgers. So another strong pitching matchup. And Houston, if they want to get back into the series, they got to figure out how to hit the ball again. And during the regular season, this was a team, a lot of offense, obviously the great pitching. You don't get to this point without that. But that's really what it starts around 5 o'clock Pacific time tonight on Fox Sports, World Series, Game 2 from Chavez Ravine. And the Dodgers seem to have gotten the magic back that they had during the regular season when they had that phenomenal run where they just couldn't lose, it seemed, for about 50 games there. They had one of the best runs we've seen in baseball history, certainly best in their history, when they won like 45 out of 50 games in that range somewhere. Just couldn't lose, and they were winning in phenomenal ways. And then they went through the bad streak where they couldn't win, it seemed like, for a while. So now the Dodgers appear to be back. Those Dodgers, yes, appear to be back. And we'll see tonight, again, 7-game series, long series. Got to be able to win 4 games, and you've got the trophy. So simple as that with the World Series. Dodgers have only won 1. We'll see if Houston can make a comeback tonight and even the series up at 1 apiece at Dodger Stadium, or whether the Dodgers with Rich Hill and Verlander against Verlander, if they can continue to score runs. But still, I'm amazed at Justin Turner and what he's done. Have you seen? There's a great picture of him in the locker room after they won the National League Championship Series, where he's getting sprayed and he's got this big red beard and ton of red hair, and he looks like a ginger Sasquatch. Just hair all over the place, and with water coming down on him, and champagne coming down on him, and taking the shower there. Fun picture if you haven't happened to check it out. I put it up on my Twitter page. We'll put it up on the Vegas Sportscast as well, so you'll be able to see it. My Twitter feed, by the way, is at ronfutrell.com. Or that's my website, ronfutrell.com. But at Ron Futrell is my Twitter page if you want to check that out. But also, before I talk hockey, quick reminder, tell a friend, let people know about this, the Vegas Sportscast, the number 1 podcast in Las Vegas for everything that you can think about Vegas sports-wise. So download it, have it automatically download from iTunes, from Google Play, from iHeartRadio, a number of different sources, Spreaker, or you can go to the website, thevegassportscast.com, and check it out there live, or check it out, download it, and listen to it. Okay, Golden Knights stuff. Hockey. It's crazy. I knew Vegas would love hockey because I've seen it here over the years when the Thunder were here in town. And they were here for 6 years, made the playoffs 5 of those 6 years. They were a fun team to watch and really lit up the town hockey-wise. And let me tell you, the Golden Knights are just phenomenal in what's happening right now. I was at the game last night. They beat the Blackhawks 7-1. Now they have a 7-1 record. They beat the Blackhawks 4-2 was the final score, last night And they did it with a goalkeeper, Oscar Dansk, who was starting his first game in the NHL. I mean, this is just what's crazy right now with two goalkeepers out. You've got Malcolm Subban, was injured, looks like a groin pull. He'll be out for probably a month, something like that, and still waiting to find out with Marc-Andre Fleury. He could come back any day. He had a concussion. They put him on injured reserve. They figured it would be about a week. It's been close to 10 days now for him, so he could come back any time. And he's their number one goalkeeper. So they go with a guy who was playing for the Chicago Wolves in the American Association, so a minor league goalie, in his first NHL start against the Chicago Blackhawks. And the Golden Knights win 4-2. Full house there last night. 18,000 people in the stadium to watch it. A lot of red jerseys, a lot of Blackhawks fans there. And you could tell by the cheering, they were a lot of people cheering for the Blackhawks. But it's starting to get the Vegas crowd is stronger, certainly, than the road crowd, which this city's unique in that way. And with an expansion franchise, just starting to build up the audience for locals here. But it was a fun hockey game last night. And again, 4-2, the final score of the Golden Knights win. And their 7-1 record as an expansion franchise, that's historic right there. It just is. It's the best record ever in the NHL for an expansion franchise at this point. So, is it too early to start talking about Stanley Cup playoffs? Yes, it is. It's an 82-game season, so a lot can happen. And they're starting a road trip where they play 8 of their next 9 games at home. But first, they've got a Friday game. So they got Friday, a 3 o'clock start here. Friday, we celebrate Nevada Day here in the state. So that is typically it's October 31st. I mean, that is Halloween. Halloween is also Nevada Day. Okay, put your jokes in there if you want. Okay, and laugh. Oh, there you go. Frightening stuff. Thinking about Halloween coming up. Okay, that's obviously that's October 31st. That typically is Nevada Day when Nevada was put into the Union in 1864. I got a story about that I'll tell at some point during one of these podcasts, but let it go for now. But they're celebrating Nevada Day. Kids are out of school on Friday, the 27th this year, and the Golden Knights are doing a 3 o'clock matinee game on Friday. So that's so a little bit of time difference there, just to let you know, keep you posted on that. Playing the Colorado Avalanche, coming to town. First game against Colorado for the Golden Knights. So we'll see if they can keep the hot streak up. I mean, it is just incredible what they're doing here so far, and doing it with a bunch of different goalkeepers, not just getting one hot goalie that's going nuts. Now, Marc-Andre Fleury certainly would be the guy for the Golden Knights playing if he's the number one goalkeeper, had it not been for that concussion. What's it been, 4 or 5 games ago when that happened? And it was the only loss, by the way, for the Knights. And Fleury was not himself during that after he had taken a knee to the helmet is what it was. And he went down and was down for a while and got up, and he was fuzzy. But they kept him in the game, and he was not effective after that. And then announced the following day that he had a concussion out for at least a week. So that's the status there and what's going on with the Vegas Golden Knights. And Gerard Gallant has just done an incredible job. They're taking today off, no practice today, but they will be back at it again tomorrow at City National Arena. By the way, go out there and check out one of their practices. It's fun to watch, 10:30 in the morning. It's free, open to the public, and you learn the game of hockey and check out some of the guys and see some of the things that they do out there. Plus, this team is deservedly getting a lot of attention right now because of what they're doing and how successful they are on the ice. So that's it. I've rambled on long enough today. Ron Futrell for the Vegas Sportscast here. Everybody have yourself a nice Wednesday. We'll be back with much more. But for now, you're listening to the Vegas Sportscast. Tell a friend, let people know. And that's the way I see it. I'm Ron Futrell. Bye for now.